Hey dreamers, it's Margaret with Forward Kind Heart. I am a multidimensional healer and a shamanic counselor, which means I blend modern psychology, ancient wisdom, and energy healing to help people get unstuck and really create and manifest the dream or the life that they dream that they have. And so I love empowering people and helping people and just being part of people's journey. It's such an honor to be part of that. And by part of being part of people's journey, I do these Facebook Live videos to really help people tap into their soul's wisdom, their subconscious, this deep, rich information that we get from our dream world. I recently have heard in a couple different, not heard, read in a couple different books about how there is this theory that when we are awake, we are really sleeping because we are not awake to where we are, our potential, and our abilities to create whatever we want in life. And I really love that premise, and I really love bringing that idea to dream work that, not only do we have our sleeping dreams, but how can we be more awake in our awake life? And so that's a bit about me. Quick update, Dreams, this interactive Facebook Live will be moving to Sundays at 6 p.m. starting on November 18th. And the ways you can engage with me or share a dream is email me, text me, call me, message me, whatever works for you. If you want to remain anonymous, feel free. I'll share your dream and you can watch the playback, and I'll go ahead and dive into what your dream means. And if you can, join me live, because it's always great to have you here, because then we can really engage and interact with what your dream means. So let's get started. So we'll set our space, we'll light our candle. Takes a little bit of work while my arm is still in its bandage. So okay, we've got our candle. This is October by Birkenheart. I love their candles. Let's go ahead and pick our card for the day. And I love using tarot, oracle, because they also bring a lot of deep symbolism to our life and messages to help us go deeper, right? When we pull a tarot card or an oracle card, right, they invoke meaning or emotion from us, right? And so before you ever look into like what the book reads, a lot like I talk about dreams, go ahead, like look at the image. Does it invoke something in you? Does it remind you of something? And start there, and then go into what the book says. Maybe do an internet search for that deeper meaning so that you can really get that personalized meaning, and then the collective conscious meaning. Remember, the collective conscious really is that space that collects all of humanity together. It's that space, that those shared myths, those shared stories that we can all relate to. And the collective conscious can be swayed by our culture as well as where we live. So today's card is Forest. Oops. Sorry. So that is the Forest card. Let me go ahead and I'll read you the meaning. And this is from the Hollow Valley. And I love this deck because she really looked into symbolism, like the collective conscious, like the meaning behind these different symbols, to really create a deck that honors the collective conscious and our growth. So Forest means thank you for your patience. Regression, healing, wisdom, mystery, secrets, psychological journey. So psychological journey, that fits right into dreams, right? Because when we dream, we are on a psychological journey. We are on the journey of our own souls and our wisdom and where we are in life. So this card so far is fitting in perfectly. Sometimes we have to go deep into the darkness of our own minds to find wisdom. Forest is about retreating into a place we often find terrifying, the depths of our own psyche. As scary as it can be to regress into yourself, it often ends up being enlightening in so many ways. Like the forest, we contain multitudes. We are full to the brim with ideas, dreams, thoughts, and plans. Take a moment to delve into the mysteries of what is inside you. Often what you find there can not only be inspiring, but healing as well. So wow, what an amazing card to really tie in to dreams, right? Because when we dream, we are delving into all of those things. We are engaging with our deeper self, the stuff we suppress, the stuff we bury. And that's one reason I love doing dreams, because we get to uncover it through symbolism, because that's how it communicates, and that symbolism is beautiful and personal. And when we really get into it, it just opens up so much more, right, than if we just say, well, it's this or it's that. Like these symbols, like the forest, like think of the symbolism, the magic and that card, right? How do you feel about forest? They're deep, they're vast, they contain so many beautiful living beings. There's all kinds of different trees and plants and animals, and it's so fun to engage and just be in that space and uncover all the rich meaning. So I'm really excited that we got this card for dreams today. So one more time, there it is. Really cool card. Okay, so today I was going to talk about when you can't remember dreams or you feel that you don't dream, because a few people have brought that up to me, that they don't dream. So what's the point in going into our dreams if we don't dream? So I've read research, and a lot of research says that everybody dreams, just we don't remember our dreams. So there's a couple different ways to really start to tap into the subconscious, our soul's wisdom, that deeper wisdom that we're trying to get to in our dream state. And these ways can be it can feel easier, right? Because we're more in control of the symbolism that presents itself. The symbolism might not feel as obscure, right? Because it's kind of like we're at the edge of the forest and we've got our map. So we're not feeling like we're lost in the woods yet. So one thing to help if you feel that you don't dream is a couple different techniques. One is guided imagery. So that's great. You can go to YouTube. I've got a couple on SoundCloud that helps you. You might be like, I really want to get in touch with my inner child. I really want to meet a guide. I really want to get answers to this question. What job should I take? Where should I go in my career? Those sort of things. So you can do a guided imagery to help you get that information so that you can make that decision. Another wonderful way to engage with your imagination is what shamans do. It's called journeying. So you're going to listen to a drum beat, and it's like the guided imagery. I suggest that if you're into journeying, maybe checking out a book. There's a lot of great ones. Sandra Ingerman is really well known. Or even, meet with a shaman, talk with them, and they can teach you how to do that practice so that you are doing it mindfully with intention and you're getting the information that you need from it. Another wonderful way to engage with this wisdom is in the twilight, right? So the twilight is that state when we are, when you're going to sleep and you're starting to drift off into dreams and you're still conscious, right? You still can hear the TV in the other room, or maybe people talking, or you're very well aware that you're in your bed and you can hear the rain or the traffic. So it's that state where we are still conscious of our surroundings, but we are starting to drift into imagination. In this place, you can start to engage, right? You can be in this space and be like, okay, I want to meet with Freddie Mercury or whoever and have a conversation with him. I want to go to Brazil. You start to be able to go where you want to go and get the information that you want to get. So these are some really wonderful ways that you can engage with your imagination. Now, I know some people, when we talk about imagination, for a lot of people, that means visual, what we're seeing, right? Not everybody processes information on a visual way. Scientists say that most people do, but some of us are different. So then you're going to tap into your other senses, right? Because that's not our only sense, right? So tapping into those other senses, so that could be hearing, taste, smell, what you can touch and feel. And so really tapping into those and being very aware, noticing any kind of metaphors that come to you. Anything, maybe you're like, okay, I need to know what to do in my career. So another